The Florida Panthers couldn't pull off their fairy tale ending to their story, but they have inserted themselves as serious contenders heading into the season. The Panthers were the last team in the league to make the playoffs and also happened to be the last team eliminated, losing to the Vegas Golden Knights in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Heading into the offseason, the first goal of the Panthers was to get healthy after losing numerous players to injuries both before and during the playoffs, including heart and soul of the team Matthew Tkachuk, who needed help from his brother to dress himself ahead of Game 4 of the finals. With roughly $10 million in cap space before the start of free agency, the Panthers looked to free up more room in order to bring in reinforcements, and were able to do so by sending young forward Anthony Duclair to the San Jose Sharks for former 7th-round pick Steven Lorentz and a 2025 5th-round selection, freeing up around an extra $3 million. Combining the injuries that will linger into the 2023-2024 season and the loss of some veteran defensemen to free agency and retirement, the Panthers needed to bolster the talent and depth on their blue line, and did so by signing veteran Oliver Ekman-Larsson to a 1-year, $2.25 million contract, while also adding Mike Riley on a 1-year deal worth $1 million, Dmitry Kulikov for a 1-year, $1 million contract, and Nico Mikkola on a 3-year, $7.5 million contract, amongst other small signings. With the Duclair trade, Florida was also in the market for a middle six winger and signed speedy veteran Evan Rodriguez to a 4-year deal worth $12 million. Not all deals were for outside help, as the Panthers also took care of one of their own when they extended Eetu Luostarinen, locking up the former 2nd-round pick for an additional 3 years on a contract worth $9 million. Due to previous trades, the Florida Panthers don't hold a 1st-round pick until the 2026 NHL Draft and held the number 63 overall pick in this year's entry draft. With the late selection, the Panthers would take forward Grayson Sauchin from the WHL Seattle Thunderbirds. At 5'11" and 165 pounds, Sauchin is on the smaller side, but brings with him speed and skill to create offense at higher levels, combined with the mentality to attack the middle of the offensive zone while adding a bit of chippiness in his play. The Florida Panthers were able to play the underdog card last season and use it to their advantage. Now the rest of the league will be on high alert, and it'll be interesting to see how these kitty cats respond. I'm Dennis Moorhead with Inside the Rink.